Hey guys, so I feel like we shouldn't start the podcast without mentioning what's obvious right now. What's going on? Jason's aging at a crazy rate. No, that's not it.
Oh my God, that was twice. The cold open, and again, you hit
twice.
me. Wow.
No. I guess with everything with going on with the Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd stuff and all of that, I'm not really good at talking about issues like this. I don't know why, because I feel like every time I mention it, I feel like I'm a toddler trying to explain my thoughts.
Sure.
But
And you're stupid.
and I'm stupid. But I think what the obvious thing to take away from all this is what happened with George Floyd is completely unacceptable and inexcusable and absolutely mind-blowing. It just doesn't really, I don't know, especially when you watch that video, which I recommend people, I don't know if you should or you shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it'll spark something in you to protest or to, reach out to people. I don't know. But the video just makes you feel such bizarre emotions. It's such a weird thing to watch and experience. And I do say this. I do think that, regardless if you saw the video or not, I think everybody is more or less on the same page now, which is that there needs to be changes made. And it's ridiculous that it's taken this long. And some people are angry. I mean, a lot of people are angry to the point where, they want to loot and destroy stuff. And I think, those people have the right to be angry. But you also have the right to be safe. So when you're going out and you're protesting, which I really do think you should do, because, as much as it is important for me to voice my opinion, like on my socials and to donate and do all that, every little part counts in a movement that's as big as this, or as big as this has to be. So even if you're, not donating, or even if you're not doing anything like that, like going out on the street or talking to a friend or educating someone around you has such a grand effect on this whole thing. And I just want to make it clear that we stand with the people that maybe feel like they haven't been represented and that feel like they haven't had a voice. And I don't know. See, I'm not good at putting it into words, but
That's pretty good.
thanks, man.
That's pretty good. No, and I just want to say too, I mean, personally, I stand with the protesters. I stand with Black Lives Matter, and I donated last night. I saw all the protests yesterday.
I donated too, and I hate that I have to say that.
I know, I hate that I have to say it too.
Right, yeah.
But
I don't want to say that.
You
and
have
people
to
are tweeting
say
at me like, he should open his fucking wallet. I did. But I
did. I donated a lot.
But okay.
I probably donated more than you.
More. No, I probably donated more.
How much did you donate? I'll say it at the same time. One.
No, I'm not gonna say how much I donated.
Say it at the same time.
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3.
25,000.
Yes.
What'd you say?
50,000.
50?
$50,000. No, of course I can't fucking afford $50,000.
I was gonna say.
No, but I did donate, and I think that it's time for change, and something. This is finally. There's been a lot of horrible incidents over the last 5-10 years where of police brutality, and people are finally standing up, and it seems like this is going to do something. And
it does.
And we need to get bad cops off the force.
I've had a couple conversations with people where they brought up, they were like, okay, but I don't understand why people are looting. I don't understand why people are like being so violent about this. And at first I really didn't get it, but I think after talking to a couple more people, I'm starting to understand it. First off, not everybody is violent. And a lot of the people that are being violent and that are looting are people that really just want to be violent and loot in the first place, and now they have an excuse to. But even if you are like part of the movement and you are looting, like this is a tweet that I feel like summed it up perfectly. This woman tweeted, "How does looting, rioting, and destroying your own community bring justice for anyone?" And this girl quote tweeted saying, "IDK, but they tried peacefully kneeling and y'all had a problem with that too."
Well, that always made me extremely upset when they would get upset at Colin Kaepernick for taking a kneel during the national anthem.
Right.
I never understood why that was a problem. Okay, who cares? The guy wants to take a knee.
Bottom line is, take care of each other, be careful out there, and you don't have to go outside and make a difference. You don't have to go protest. You can, even informing a friend of what's going on, educating them is very important. Be safe. And I should say this for my fellow undocumented illegals like me. Woohoo! If you do get arrested, there is a number you can call, 310-313-3700. I know nobody's listening to this in jail, but if you have a friend that got arrested and that is DACA, that is something you can reach out to. It's the National Lawyers Guild Los Angeles. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to start the podcast now. What's up, guys? Welcome to Views, the podcast where, guys, Jason just turned 47, which gives us a couple more years with him.
Couple years left, yeah.
Couple years left. Let's enjoy this podcast and just pretend it's probably our last.
What the fuck, man?
Roll intro music. Right before this started, Jason and I found an owl outside with a broken leg. So now Animal Control is going to come and pick up the owl. We're basically heroes once again.
Yeah,
Just want to start this podcast off with just saying the heroic deeds that have been accomplished off camera. You maybe didn't witness all the help that we've been doing to this owl, but it has been done.
And I made to be sure to bring it up on this podcast in audio form.
Yeah.
Just so you know what a hero
Can I tell you
am.
something surprising about David that I learned?
What?
So when I moved in, you know, there would be centipedes and spiders all over the fucking house. And one day I learned that David actually does not kill any insects. He, just like me, puts them in a plastic cup and lets them go outside.
Well, I've just always been told that it's bad news
And
to
like,
kill any
I don't
animal.
know anybody that does that except
What?
for me.
No, a lot of people do that.
I don't know
It's definitely
any-
a European thing too. Do you? If you see a spider in your house, what do you do?
I moved to kill it, and then
It disappears.
And then my kid, yeah, and then my kids go, no, don't kill it, and I go, okay.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I put it
it's
outside.
just such a bad idea to kill it.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill it.
Yeah, what's the
I don't
point?
know
I
why I'm
don't.
saying that.
I think 50% of people don't
No,
kill
I've never
insects.
seen anybody do what you do ever.
Really?
Yes, dead ass. I've never seen anybody. I always thought I was like, man, I'm like a good person for doing that.
It's not even like a good person thing. It's like a superstitious thing.
I like how you guys think that this owl's gonna live. Ilya was like, well, so someone's gonna come and like, fix the owl up. The owl's fucking done.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I had this whole experience. I've told you this story before with the deer in my house.
Yeah, you've had a deer inside your house.
We had a we had a deer in our backyard with a broken leg, and then the woman's like,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
they're gonna come and
Right.
rehabilitate it, and then they send this guy over, and he brings his gun out.
Oh my
and
God.
and he just puts the gun right up to the deer's head, and I go, whoa, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm gonna fucking shoot it in the head.
Oh my
And I go, wait. The woman on the phone said you're going to come rehabilitate
No
it.
way.
And he goes, rehabilitate it? Where the fuck do you think I'm going to it's broken.
But I feel like a deer and an owl are different.
Yeah,
Right,
because, a
'cause
deer might
Why?
Well, when a horse breaks its leg, they kill it.
Right.
They put it down. Like that's like a thing. I hope I'm not making this fucking shit up.
What's the owl going to do?
be... Well, that's like in racing, I think, right?
Right. I don't know. I think it's in general. I think it just causes the horse too much pain for it to
The
like.
horse can't do anything.
I mean, I've
yeah.
literally seen TV shows where they're like repairing birds, like
I
break
think
their
birds are
legs.
different because
Right.
they just have. You just got to fix the legs.
What doctor in this state of the world right now is going to take the
Right.
whole day
Okay,
to
I
repair
agree.
that owl? Who? No pun intended.
There's no way you did that on purpose.
I swear to
Right?
God.
You did that on accident.
I did that on accident.
No way you just did that.
I did.
Hoo-hoo
It was
joke.
subconscious.
It was-
It was subconscious.
I don't know. Well, listen.
Meanwhile, the owl's in the box behind us. Someone's
Yeah,
taking it off
Animal
now.
Control told us to put it in a box.
Right.
And I asked if I can keep it, and she almost said yes.
The
'Cause
first lady did.
the first she was like, no, that's not a good idea, and then I lied to her, and I was like, no, he's really chill, he likes us, and she was like, really? Because usually when you find an owl on the side of the road, they'll hiss at you and
Like
stuff and like
aggressive,
perk
yeah.
up, and I lied to her even though he was like really aggressive with us. I was like, no, he's super cool.
Just to be clear,
Like I'm petting him right now.
just to be clear, Ilya was the one who put the owl in the box, not David. So don't take all the glory here. David sat there with his camera, camera phone for TikTok, because now he shoots on TikTok.
I was very close. I got right in. I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna try to save the owl.
I love that it's Taylor's birthday today, and it's just been all about this owl.
No, we woke up. I woke up early this morning. I baked cupcakes and a cake for Taylor.
That's so nice.
Did you bake those
I like-
cupcakes for Taylor, or did you bake?
I baked them
for
for fucking Taylor.
Because
Okay.
really?
Yes.
Because they look like your favorite cupcakes.
No, they look like.
Confetti cupcakes with chocolate icing. That's literally your favorite cake.
No,
Natalie.
it's not.
Yeah,
Why
it
you,
is.
Why? No, it's not.
Taylor, what's your favorite cake?
Oh, I love vanilla, just like David.
We've programmed her right.
What's Taylor answer?
Anyway.
I like whatever David likes. Vanilla.
And then when Taylor came into the room this morning, David called her into the room and we had balloons.
Yeah, we
we all
surprised
sung to her.
Hey, why am I the only one sitting on a fucking towel, man?
Dude.
What the hell? I sit on the couch today, and David goes, Taylor, get Jason a towel. His ass is all sweaty.
Yeah.
Natalie's not on a towel. Ilya's not on a towel. I have to sit on a beach towel.
Yeah,
it's humiliating.
Jason. Okay, so I was having a meeting before Jason came over for like a product that's like pretty like high end quality stuff with like a guy who's like a very high end guy. And Jason walks in. He's got fucking basically a barbecue sauce stain on his shirt. He's like super sweaty, like literally looks like he was just pushed out of an asshole. And his entire backside, he's wearing cargo shorts, but the entire backside of his cargo shorts is like super dark brown because
That's because I was hiking with Todd and Jeff, and they went down a really steep portion, and I had to go down on my butt.
No, Jay,
yeah,
it was
bro.
wet. Your butt was wet.
Because they're sweaty too, so it's sweat and dirt. It's not poop.
Exactly. It's sweat and dirt, so that's why we gave him the beach towel to sit on the couch.
Oh man, whatever. It's so humiliating.
Yeah, it was embarrassing how I called it out in front of everybody, and I was like, "Get Jason a beach towel. His ass is wet." That was the wrong way to say it. I should have said it quieter.
Hey, thanks for coming to my birthday party for 20 minutes.
Up here goes.
And then leaving. That was great, David.
Yeah.
Really, really. Why come at all?
First of all,
why come at all?
It wasn't a birthday party.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a birthday weekend.
It was you and your kids, and I was gonna stop
the
by
day after my birthday.
Yeah, I was gonna stop by and say hello with Ilya. So we stopped by. We drove by.
You didn't even let me know you were coming.
Yeah, because it was a surprise.
Oh. You didn't say surprise.
Yeah, I literally honked my horn. I said, "Surprise, bitch!" You literally went, "Oh, it's a surprise." That's what you said out loud.
I invited Natalie to come up to
Yeah.
hang out with Marnie because I knew they'd get along, which was so awkward, by the way, after you left. Natalie and Todd talking to Marnie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It was bad.
Yeah. What did I say, Nat? I said something like,
Oh, you're like, so, Natalie, have you ever wanted to ask Marnie anything? And then I was like,
Oh my god.
and then I think Todd was like,
Did you just think that they have the same personality, that they get along?
no, I might get along with Marnie just fine.
Right.
yeah, no, they get along great. They actually do have the same personality.
They are very similar.
Cold.
Yeah, they're very cold.
Yeah.
I'm not cold.
And withholding of love. Now, you do have the same
So
personality
true.
because you have that personality where
I can definitely be a bitch, but like I can also be the other side.
you can. So like when I used to when I first started dating Marnie, I had like my whole group of friends that I would introduce to her, and they would be like, I don't think Marnie likes me. I don't think Marnie likes me. And then she would do this thing where like it took, and then once she warmed up, they'd be like, oh my God, they felt really special. But it was like, no, you could have just been nice in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, I'm vouching for these people. You could have just been warm to them from the start.
So-
do you know what I
Are you
mean?
saying
Right.
I do that?
Like if you withhold attention, stop looking at your fucking phone. If you withhold
Cut that out, Joe. Go.
keep it in. If you withhold your love from somebody, then when you give it to them, they're like, "Oh my God," right? It's like special.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, no? Well, whatever.
I don't
No,
know.
yeah, definitely.
Thanks for coming to my birthday party for 20 fucking minutes.
Okay, what's the problem with that?
It's just lousy. It just sucks.
Should we not come?
Huh?
Next time, would you rather me not come or come for a little bit? Well,
No, I'll take you for a little bit.
yeah, I thought that was great.
But why can't you just, because right when you left, I said to Natalie, I was like, we were walking on the beach. It was so nice. I was like, why does he do that? Why can't he just vibe? Why can't he just hang out for a little bit?
I don't know. Okay, did it bother you? Because I was wondering this. I was like, I wonder if it's going to bother him more that he thinks that it's bothering me that I only stopped by for a little bit and I drove all that way, or does it bother you more that I just didn't stay in general to hang out with you?
Oh, I know you're not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
I know that's what you like to do.
Because it was an hour and a half drive to stop by, and we stopped by for like 12 minutes. But like, I enjoy driving, so I did it for the ride.
I know, but I just wish you had stayed. That's
I would have
all.
stayed, but I got there and it was a lot more family-ish than I thought. Like it was like this small house, and it was like
Yeah, but you're the guy that can make that fun.
right, and
You have that personality. You're the one that can like break the ice and be like, "Oh, Marnie, are you drunk?" Which she was. Or "Oh, Jason." And then David said something really funny. Like we were out on the beach, and David was looking at the bedrooms, which were really close together. And David was like, "So have you been fucking Marnie this weekend or what?"
the bedrooms were so small.
I know,
I
they
was like,
were.
you guys are definitely hooking up again. Where were you sleeping?
Yeah, I was also wondering that because there was only 2 bedrooms.
I slept
there's
with
4 of
Wyatt
you.
in the same bed, and Charlie and Marnie slept in the other room in the 2 beds.
You weren't just like, you guys didn't both get drunk and just like, hey, let's just try sleeping together.
We didn't have sex when we were married, David. So why do we do it now?
Right? Does she still have a boyfriend?
Yeah, she has a boyfriend. He's stuck in England. It sucks. Feel bad for them.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, it's who you are.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
I didn't. I'm surprised. I even asked Natalie. I was like, Natalie, was Jason upset? Was Jason upset that I left? And she was like, yeah, he was all right. I don't know. I felt bad. But I also needed to leave. Jay, what interferes with your happiness? Is something preventing you from achieving your goals?
No, I can't think of anything.
Well, okay. Well, if
You're right. No, actually, I do need help.
Okay, good, because this is an ad for BetterHelp. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can connect in a safe and private online environment, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling. Send a message to your counselor anytime, and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. Wow. They offer licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, relationships, grief, self-esteem, LGBT matters, and many more. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/views. Join over 800,000 people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/views.
You know our friend Joe, and we always say, because his girlfriend's really good looking.
Oh my God, you heard this?
Yeah, did you hear it?
So fucking funny.
So funny.
What?
Yeah, Jason makes this joke about Joe. So Joe, he edits our podcast. He's a really, really pretty girlfriend. And Joe's like, Joe. You know,
Joe,
like,
he's
the best
okay.
way to describe him is as Joe. He's
An
not like
average
some,
Joe.
Okay, the best way to say he's dating out of his league.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jason makes these jokes. Jason always goes, too bad Joe's girlfriend is blind, because there's no way she can see who she's dating because she's so much hotter than Joe is.
Annalise, his girlfriend, streams on Twitch, and literally there was a comment the other day like, how is she streaming if she's blind?
Oh my
She
God.
plays the game so well for a blind person.
Yeah, and someone was being serious. Like, we mentioned this on the podcast like a couple months ago, and someone has gone a couple months thinking Joe's girlfriend has been blind
my God, that's
because
so funny.
because she's dating Joe. And Joe called me yesterday and he's like, dude, people on the stream think Annalise is blind and she's some magnificent gamer. And I was like, dude, lean into that. Lean into that. She could be the first blind gamer.
They live really close to my house, and they walk their dog over, and I saw Annalise last night, and I was like, Annalise, you made it up the hill okay? Did you hold Joe's arm? Or?
Oh, that's so great.
It's so great that you
Really
live a full
funny.
life.
Jay, if I move, would you consider buying this house?
Yeah, I would love to.
But then you still have the same problem of fucking people showing up.
No, if I move in, I think they'll stop coming.
They'll just come, hey, is David? And they're like, no, he moved.
When I
And
was
then
like,
it's just like a kid going, everybody turn around. Just 18 cars. Oh, fuck.
when I was at the beach all weekend, no one bothered me. Literally no one.
Oh, really?
I mean, not one kid came and asked for a picture. And the minute you showed up and Natalie showed up, it was like all these kids came around. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you'd think one of them would recognize me.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Maybe you're
And then
like,
to myself, I was like, well, they probably just didn't want to bother me with my kids.
no, that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
100%.
Because I saw some kid after you left, and I had seen him all weekend long, and he came up to me. He's like, "Is David still here?" And I was like, "No, he left." He's like, "You lying?" I'm like, "I'm not lying. He left. He's gone."
Funny.
They think you're lying. That's the worst. Because I try to be chill with everybody.
That's funny.
The other day we talked about my type being Latinas under 5'5". Just all over Twitter, like all these like Latina girls under 5'5". Like one of the girls was like, she was like, I'm 5'8", but I will cut off my ankles.
Oh my God.
And I wanted to address that real quick, guys. It does not matter how tall you are. It's all that matters is the size of your heart.
Ilya, have there been any points since you moved here where you've gone, ooh, I think I made a mistake?
No.
No, not at all?
That's
Ilya,
my
how many
stance.
times have you almost gotten close to punching me in the face?
Oh my God, so many. Honestly, so many times. Probably like
Crazy.
five
I've never
good
gotten
times.
on Ilya's nerves, but like I could tell that like recently, like I've gotten on his nerves at least 5 times.
Over what?
Just I call him out on like some stupid shit sometimes. We were fucking watching a movie yesterday. I can't explain it because it's like, okay, fuck it. Have you seen the movie Focus?
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole point of that movie is they're pickpocketers and they pickpocket people.
Okay.
And Margot Robbie, we kind of find out towards the middle of the movie that her goal is to steal this dude's watch that's worth $200,000.
Okay.
And at the end of the movie, they're on this big heist and they steal 26 million euros, and they're like fucking so well off. But then right before the movie ends, all the money gets taken away, and Will Smith gets shot, and it's like they're down and out. And Will Smith's like, what are we going to do now? We're fucked. And then Margot Robbie goes, nah, we're not that screwed. And the camera pans down and it reveals her watch. And then it pans back up and then the movie ends.
There was no panning.
There was definitely panning. And I go, when did she have time to steal that? And Ilya goes, steal what? What are you talking about? And I'm like, what do you fucking mean? What am I talking about? Like, how did this movie just end? Did you not see how it ended?
Yeah.
And he goes, they just smiled at each other. Why were they smiling at each other like that? And I was like, because she has the fucking watch. Because she has the watch.
Right.
I got so mad at him. I was like, how did you miss the fucking watch? It's such a big part of the movie. It literally ends the entire movie. And I was like, I can't. And I got like personally offended because I'm like, okay, now I got mad at myself for trusting Ilya as much as I have before. I was like, I can't believe I had this guy fucking move out here to work with me if he can't notice the ending to this fucking Will Smith.
And see, like that's
wonder you wanna
that's
punch
where
him.
that's where like I get.
Why do you take it so personal?
I got
Make it
so pissed at him, and I go, Ilya, I feel fucking betrayed. And he goes, say that shit one more time. And I fucking just come out screaming. I go, yeah, I probably do have to say it one more time because you probably missed it the first time. And I was just fucking furious with him. These are the types of, like, arguments I get into with Ilya. It's just like little things that I've noticed about him.
And like that's when I really want to punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah. And he'll go, you better stop, I'm gonna punch you. And I go, okay, stupid. I don't know. Who cares? You think dinosaurs are ever gonna make a comeback? Like
dinosaurs? Yeah, they're coming back. I
I
heard.
feel like so many things evolve. Like, why not evolve into dinosaurs?
That we would change into. We
Not
were once
we.
dinosaurs.
So dumb.
Is it? Like, yeah, animals are always evolving, right? Like, apparently, some people think that like man came from apes. What if it's like? What if the rats are gonna evolve slowly?
This is fucking Pokemon. What are you talking about?
exactly like
This
Pokemon.
isn't fucking Pikachu evolving into fucking whatever.
Charizard. I'm just saying. What if animals are gonna start evolving backwards, and they're gonna get stronger and bigger?
Who? Which animals?
All of them. Like, what if the giraffes start flying? Ah, fuck it.
I really wanted it to work.
Yeah, me too.
I
man.
really did.
I didn't believe anything I was saying, but I was just like, let's see if I can make it work. Jason, type in sex into your search.
Okay.
And see what the last text you sent that had the word sex in it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is fun. Oh man, it's all from dudes.
What is it? What's the last one?
Happy birthday, you sexy stud of a man. From Sam Scheffler.
Sheffer.
And then John Austin and Brooke wrote, yeah, that's it. Can I have sex with your mom? You do yours. Type in hand job. See if anything comes up.
Oh, hand job's good.
Let me see if I have a hand job.
That's a really specific one.
Mine
The
from
last person.
It's
the last
me.
person that wrote hand job is you.
I texted Jason, I think I'm having an out-of-body experience. Giving yourself a hand job.
Give yourself a hand job.
What was this? Was this like a caption? What the fuck was I saying?
You're just sending me a note for the podcast of a story that you wanted
At
to tell.
12:45 in the morning? I texted you, give yourself a hand job?
So I will remember to remind you when we do the podcast that you have a story about giving yourself a hand job.
Oh,
Did you have a story about an out-of-body experience?
no.
Isn't that what it is? That's what this is.
Oh, it was a joke. You remember this?
What was it?
Dude, oh my God, that's so funny. You got really high. Fuck it, we both got really high.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember this?
Yes.
We got really high. And you go, dude, I think I'm having an out-of-body experience. And I go, man, give yourself a hand job.
Yeah, that was good.
Because it was like, yeah, it was like another dude jerking you off. Oh, that's funny.
God.
Wow, I never saw the light of day. That's funny.
You should tweet that. That's
Wow.
really funny.
A healthy lifestyle should be easy, right? Eat veggies, drink green smoothies, exercise to get your heart rate up, and do yoga to bring your heart rate down. All right, maybe not so easy. But there is something that helps improve everything, and you can do it with your eyes closed. It's sleep. Sleep Number knows what it takes to sleep your best. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed lets you choose your ideal firmness, comfort, and support on each side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the perfect solution for couples. These beds are so smart, they respond to your every move and automatically adjust to keep you sleeping comfortably all night. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now, for a limited time during the Memorial Day sale, save $1,000 on the new Sleep Number Special Edition smart bed. A queen, now only $1,800. You'll only find Sleep Number at Sleep Number stores or by visiting www.sleepnumber.com. I had this idea. I told Natalie she should start an OnlyFans.
Literally the worst idea he's come up with.
And she's like, that's not really my brand. And I was like, I know, we're going to make it your brand. You know you can make $1 million a month off OnlyFans?
Yeah, I know.
Easy.
And that's the thing. I was like, if I'm going to ever sell my body and exploit myself, why the fuck would I cut David in? I'm like, why does he deserve a percentage of that?
Hang on. What kind of OnlyFans? Like tasteful photos?
Exactly. That's what I said. I was like, Natalie, you're not fucking fingering yourself on this thing. You're just taking
showing a little nipple. That's what he said.
I was gonna say shoulder.
Yeah. No.
I was gonna say like pictures like this.
And when I mean nipple, I mean like lingerie. Like
like Natalie in lingerie.
Yeah.
It's so not like.
And it could be, and it's gonna
so
be fucking
wrong.
empowering. It's not gonna be some weird shit. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
so not Natalie though.
It's not Natalie, but that's why I think people would pay. Natalie, did you know that I dug a hole in my shower that peeks right into yours?
I literally that is something that I think about often.
No, you fucking don't.
I do. I honestly.
You think I would do that? You genuinely think I would put
No,
put
I
a
don't. But like, I have this weird paranoia about like being like watched.
I thought you were gonna do the cameras in the toilet.
Shut up, Jay. Dude, that is the most disgusting thing. Putting a camera in the toilet.
So gross.
So gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
And there's so many stories of it, like janitors at like office spaces that like, you know, they put cameras in and then they get busted.
Oh, really?
I'm always so
fucking
curious
weird.
as to how they know it's the janitor.
Wait, that's so gross.
Who do you think had access to these women's bathrooms after hours? Maybe Carl? He did just get a bunch of GoPros. I don't know. I wouldn't want to like watch people peeing. That's not my thing.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's not even like that's not.
Peeing. That's not what I'm worried
Is
about.
there any kind of sexual? What if you are into peeing and then you get number 2? You're like, well, fast forward. Hey man, I just came from the water
Ilya,
sports.
check this out. Natalie's about to pee. Oh, shit! Fuck! Damn, that's where all those tacos go. Yeah, okay. This is a weird topic. Let's talk about something else.
Wait, Nat, do you ever go poop while we're all awake?
No, she's nocturnal. She's a nocturnal
No, I mean like you wait for us to all like go to bed and like then you make your move.
No, I
or, like,
don't fucking revolve my life and my toilet schedule on whether or not
she
you guys
shits
are
in the
awake.
middle of the fucking day. She's bold.
Let's go around the room and say when everybody poops. Go ahead. Do you poop at the same time?
Yeah, I usually poop right before I jerk off. Like honestly.
Dude, that's
When's
so
that?
strange.
What?
Yeah.
It's so
yeah.
dirty. It's so many things, like so many chemicals coming up out of the toilet.
Yeah, but then he gets it all out and he's good.
Just getting it out of every tube. And then I throw up to end things. End things off on a good note. I like the shit puke. Shit, puke, and cum is kind of my...
You know, I'm paying for private school next year and there might not be any private school. And I'm paying all this money for nothing.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
It's really funny.
It's fucked up.
What did...
We went through so much
Did you
to
see
get in.
Conan's bit?
No.
Conan was like giving a speech at Harvard.
Yeah.
And he's like, it sucks that like your families are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for you guys to go to school, but now it's just turning into a big online course.
Yeah.
And that's why we're also streaming this to the University of Phoenix. And then he like hit a button and the Harvard logo switched to the University of Phoenix.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But yeah, that's crazy. Like you pay all this money for a school, and now people are. Yeah, no, you should definitely not be paying the same
mom-
amount for online school.
My mom told me that a lot of the colleges are going to go away. That Harvard will always be, and Penn and big places like that will always be. But that like Apple's going to start having like their own schools and big companies like that. Amazon.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
So then you could just go work there. Kinda
Makes a
cool.
lot of sense. I love
Yeah.
that. Fucking
Wait,
college, man.
go work there.
You don't have to, but
You're telling me that Amazon's just gonna have a school just to teach people about Amazon,
yeah, or stuff that
or
you
like the
know,
business world?
Yeah.
And then people graduate just to work at Amazon.
And like the school won't be called Amazon, but it'll be like
Damn,
that Amazon
it's
pays for
fucking-
the school.
Dude, Amazon's gonna be everywhere in a couple fucking decades.
But college is kind of outdated, isn't it?
Very
so
Totally.
outdated.
Very
So
Totally.
weird.
Insane.
I mean, are we just saying that because we didn't go to college?
No,
I
it's
went to
No,
college.
no,
I
no.
went through it, and I still feel
but
that
but
way.
there's something about it that's necessary. Like you can't take that away from kids. That's a very like important. Like it's so important to have that social experience.
But so many kids go to college still. Like, I mean, obviously, if you look at TikTok, it's like college.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like you can't.
But do you think that will change now?
I don't think so.
David, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you ever see a world where you would maybe fall in love with a man?
Ilya.
Will you take this rose?
I was in the car with Ilya the other day, and I don't know how we got to this, but I was like, yeah, I could see myself like, you know, being into guys down the road. like whatever. And Ilya's like, that's cool, dude. Just don't ever try to fuck me.
You're first on his list, oh.
Yeah, you're first. I'm gonna fuck you first, dog.
He is very passionate about you, Ilya.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna want to try it out. Not you.
No, not on me though.
Why?
I mean, you want to fuck me?
I mean, literally, the way you reacted to that Focus story that you told is like a crazy girlfriend.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you really look at it, that's something like, if you had
actually,
like...
that's funny because I told him, I was like, if I ever get a girlfriend, I'm gonna make her watch that movie, and I will never talk to her again if she reacts to the way you react to that movie. That's what I told him. It's funny.
Now rub my feet.
Now rub my feet. Yeah. So Ella, you've been working here for a little bit. Ella's the new assistant. Jay, go ahead. Give her some questions.
Ella, have you noticed anything interesting this week? I'm not around much, so I don't get to see much going around here. Anything interesting?
So it's a lot of sitting on this couch. We go from couch to bed, from bed to couch.
You're going on a lot of beds.
Do you guys talk? It seems like you guys talk about a lot of things that aren't important or don't need to be talked about or that are not going to happen. Like if David could one day turn into Iron Man.
Yeah.
Sort of my job to help David achieve his goals. So we're working on the suit.
I think a lot of the job is just listening, and just nodding and saying 100%. That is a great idea.
What have you told your friends? Like, I'm sure you've talked to your mom so far. You've only been here a couple weeks. What do you say to your mom?
I mean, they ask me what I do, and I say, I do a lot of things. I don't think they know what to do with me.
What do you say about how's the work? Like, let's say your mom or like your friends go, how's the work environment? What do you say?
I say it's like nothing I've ever experienced before.
It's great. See, I'm telling you, Jay, it's amazing working here.
I know some of my friends are like, that's so awesome. Some of my friends are like, but are you working? Like, did you go there? I'm like, you just chill at his house? I'm like, but that's part of the work. But I have to say, I have a lot of friends. I grew up in Rome, and I was surprised at the amount of people in Italy who watch you. You have a big fan base there.
Oh, you're talking about Italians.
Yeah.
Well, I love pizza, and I've made that very clear throughout my videos.
That's exactly why they look at you.
So I know.
Hey, this guy's okay. He like a pizza just like ours.
Exactly.
Jason, have you ever seen David make out with anybody in person?
No, never.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it's so funny how you always give me so much
I've
shit.
been in a club and David telling me to stop making out with somebody.
Oh, that's funny.
No, Jay, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, yeah, you're right.
That has happened more times than I would want. That's funny. I'll make out with Natalie right now to prove to you guys that I can do it.
I don't think that's what we're saying.
No, Natalie, let's show everybody that I'm cool.
Okay, come here.
Gross.
Give me some gum.
Give me some gum because you fucking stink.
I can't kiss. I can't be near anybody without some gum.
Are you a good kisser?
Remember that time when
Yeah,
David
I
was...
am.
Remember that time when David was like, wouldn't it be
I
cool
know
if
I'm a good kisser. I don't think I'm good in bed. I'm a very good kisser.
How do you know?
Because I just know I'm a good kisser.
I just know.
It's just like I can just kiss.
Has someone told you like, wow, you're a great kisser? Has anyone ever said that to you?
Yeah, I mean.
I paid him, but
I believe
they
it.
said it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely said. But,
Who said that?
Marnie. Your ex-wife. Your
Marnie's
mom.
definitely charmed by David, I have to say. I'll give her that.
Yeah, I'm good with
so
women
is the
that are
fucking
outside.
world.
I'm good with people like Natalie. That's my weakness. Or that's my strength.
Your weakness.
I like-
hey.
I think finally Marnie was like, well, here's the one person that could do something with Jason. I gotta hand it to him.
Right. Taylor, if I came home and Taylor was having sex with a dude, it's Jeff.
What would you do?
Oh my God.
Would you be mad?
Taylor, can I tell you something? I wanted to say this for a little bit. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
One day I thought you were having sex with Jeff.
What?
Yeah.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
What day?
It was like a week. It was like a week of events.
A week?
Yeah, you guys were talking and
You drove him home, I think, or he drove.
I did.
You home. Yeah, and there was that week. There
You
was
think I would do that? You too?
Yeah. I was literally like, what the fuck is wrong with my friends taking my assistance? What's going on? And I was like, yeah. Ella, I'm telling you this. Please do not fuck my friends, please.
Yeah, I still haven't.
Okay, so you did it. You never did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, obviously, I know you haven't now.
That's the first thing you told me. You said, especially Todd.
Wait, did I tell you that?
Yeah, you said, I remember it was literally like one of my first days, and you were like, Taylor, just you can't do anything with any of my friends. Like, nothing with, especially that one, especially Todd. And I was like, but it was specifically
what a
like
cock block.
Jeff and Todd.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. He somehow got through my cock block. He broke the walls. Yeah, no,
Ella, should we tell him?
We thought you were.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
I said, Ella, should we tell him?
Oh, gross. Gross.
That's so funny. That's so funny. She got Dima the other day. Dima was like, someone was making like insinuations with Ella and Dima. And now she has you.
Zane is fucking Ilya. just all my friends. Fucking my hometown friends and my assistants.
Did you give the speech to Ilya that you gave to Taylor?
No, because
Yeah,
all the girls.
So all the guys that work for you, they can fuck whoever they want.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah.
No,
my
I said that because I
God.
knew the guys in my friend group were scumbags. And I was like, Taylor, there's going to be some guys who are going to try to fucking approach you. Stay away from them. And second of all the girls in our friend group are basically taken. What were you going to say?
I was waiting for you to say
Oh. Oh, yeah.
And no, I didn't fuck Jeff.
So, yeah, because there was these times, like, after the parties.
I think it also had a lot to do with Jeff. Jeff was like, I'm going to fuck your next assistant.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was like, that
Jeff
whole
would say
thing.
shit like that as a joke. And then at one point, I was like, man, I think he's being serious.
No, I know exactly, because I drove him home because he asked me for a ride, right?
Yeah.
That dude Ubers everywhere. It's kind of weird that all of a sudden.
Oh.
Okay, and did you go over to his place?
Oh my God, no! I listened to you.
Even if, and what if he was like, hey, do you want to come upstairs?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Because we have Jeff here right now. No, I'm just kidding. Taylor's like, what? Fuck.
So scary. There's not another side of me. Like, I'm really not that, like, I'm going to get on dating apps and, like, hook up with random people. Like, I'm not, like, in LA, like.
Right there, yeah. What you see is what you get with you. There's not like a crazy side where you go home and you like tie people up.
I feel like if I, like, now.
I always think that. I'm like, what is Taylor like when she goes home? Like,
Yeah.
is there some crazy shit that comes out?
Like, I feel like
just
now,
stares at a shrine
throughout
of
quarantine. What?
You just kneel to a shrine of David, light the candles. She doesn't sleep. She just waits until it's time to go back. 8:30. I guess I'll pop in early this day. Blows out all the candles.
Blowing out the candles.
No, there's not another side. I mean, I feel like throughout quarantine, like, we've been together, like, every day. So, like, you
Right.
guys have seen, other parts of Taylor.
Yeah, right.
Other sides. But, like, yeah, no, I think that, yeah, I guess what you see is what you get. I mean, there's definitely, like, different, like, personalities of me.
Right.
But
So you're not hooking up with Jeff, bottom line.
bottom line, no.
No. And if you were to choose one of my friends to hook up with, you can answer this honestly. Who would it be? Jonah. It's always a safe answer.
It's Taylor's birthday today.
Ilya, hold on. Ilya, Ilya. Sorry.
I thought finally we'd give her a moment. No, fuck that, Jay. She has her shrine of me to go home to.
It's Taylor's birthday today. Hold on. Ilya had orange juice for the first time yesterday.
With Taylor.
Yeah, it is Taylor's birthday. Taylor, happy birthday. Fuck me.
Happy birthday.
Ilya, you had a crush on Natalie before you moved out here.
Yeah.
How has that changed? Do you like her more or less now that you've been living with her?
I like her the same amount.
That's so safe. Be honest, more or less.
I like her the same amount. That's my honest answer.
So you still have that crush on her?
No, I don't have a crush on her.
So you like her less?
I guess so.
What has made it? What is it about Natalie that you like less about her now?
Man, you're really gonna fucking put me on the spot. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
No, I don't have nothing. I guess like realistically nothing.
I feel like I'm the same person. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get like more disgusting when you like know me more.
Sorry.
I know you feel that way. Whatever.
No.
You're fucking disgusting too. So.
Yeah. Well. Okay, is that it?
That was really awkward. Why the fuck did you say that?
Well, because I thought Ilya was going to be awkward about it.
I'm not awkward about it. I'm totally.
Yeah, you did. You knew he was going to be awkward
not at
about
all.
it.
I literally thought
Or else you wouldn't have asked it.
No, I thought it was going to be funny. And he was going to say something like, "Oh, no."
I mean, I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to make fun of her. Okay, and then like I also don't want to like say that I have a crush on her because I don't. But I also don't want to be like, oh, I don't have a crush on her because of this reason. Because there is no reason.
You're in a tight spot.
Yeah.
Right.
What I thought you were going to say was, oh, yeah, I had a crush on her then. Ha, ha, ha. It's over now. It's funny. We can look back and laugh on it.
Right.
But it didn't sound like that.
Well, I just don't.
This is how Ilya answered that question. He was like, listen, dude, like, I have some things to say. I just don't want to hurt her. Like, that's how it came off.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, just like, we're chill.
Okay, good vibe. We're good.
Sure.
Vibes.
All right,
You guys all fuck when I leave. Do you? Like all of you? Oh, be honest with me.
Ella's too new. She don't know yet. All right, guys. That's all
I'm
the
like
time.
about to leave. Taylor's like bringing out lingerie. What's that?
Natalie, which one are you wearing tonight? All right, guys. That's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to everyone joining.
Congratulations to Taylor for turning 23 years old.
That is the best age.
Taylor.
Happy birthday, Taylor.
Happy birthday.
We'll see you guys later. This has been a Views podcast. My name is Jeff. No, not that Jeff Taylor.